TC Muzique.
I couldn't come up with any. What?
Hello?
Who said that? Are we here?
Yeah.
Or are we
Yes, we're
not?
here.
We're here. I guess that would make me Mr. Swizzo, because this here is TC Muzique. We're back live on the air. And this, of course, is our beloved Miss Kelly
Hello, hello, hello.
and friend.
This is Miss Tyra Banks. That's right.
And it's worth sniffing, but not worth yapping into, which is just fine.
As you can tell, she's wearing a sweater with a little scarf.
We're getting
of
ready for
course,
winter here.
This is not her first time on TV. She absolutely had to be here tonight because it was such a special night. I just want to let you know out there that last night was quite a night, and I thank you for all the wonderful bands that you booked, which was at Fine Line and was celebrating 21 years with TC Muzique with quite a lineup. Why don't you tell everybody?
If you were there, you know. If you weren't, you missed it. I've got a couple of pictures to show you sometime soon here tonight. But in celebration of 21 years on the air, TC Muzique gathered a few of our friends down at the Fine Line and spent the evening with some bunch of cranks named Mr. Blue and one of our favorites, the Grand Machine. In between, we managed to sandwich Curtis A. and the Jerks of Fate, and it was a wonderful evening.
That man is
Thank
crazy.
you
let's
to
be real
everyone.
here. He is absolutely crazy. On and off stage, who you see is what you get. And it was quite an amazing night. But my favorite performer was actually Art Roy. And speaking of Art Roy, I really, there's something that you said to me last night, and he said, this is a family. And I said, it sure is. And I'd really love for Art Roy to come on out here right now, because Art Roy is a huge part of TC Muzique.
Trying to get the squirrels to open up the treehouse there. We have a man sitting down working
we'll get him.
tirelessly.
I'll tell you why.
And we have a surprise.
Yes, we do. What I have for Mr. Art Roy is I have a little bit of a getaway. And it's a getaway for him and his wife, who work so hard. And what it is La Quinta Inns and Suites. It is a one-night stay for him and his wife. Thank you, Art and Sandy.
For you.
And the other one is especially like an inside joke from all of us here at TC Muzique. It is actually an automobile certificate, and it's worth $100 for tires repair, whatever comes up, because this guy will be here no matter if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's sunny. And I want to let you know, no one here gets paid. We do it because we love music. We love each other, but we especially love Art Roy. All of us are here because of that man. Thank you.
Mr. Producer, who won't come out on camera, thank you from all of us.
He
at
plays a
TC
harmonica
Music.
really, really good. Speaking of harmonicas, not only did he get up there and really use his, we have somebody tonight that absolutely can do more than just a harmonica.
Oh, yeah. A man who will actually take the stage by himself, do the show in one. This is not the easiest job in the world. If you've ever tried it, you know. And we've got a guy that is not only willing, he is able.
Yep.
So we'll bring up a whole lot of. No, wait a minute.
What?
First, let's talk about next week. I
Oh.
understand there is something kind of important going on.
Yes, yes, yes. On Monday, if you do have time to switch the channel over on Care 11, I will be on Showcase, Minnesota. And it is partly because of the 11 Who Care Award, which I want to thank everybody,
This is one of the recipients
has-
standing right before us, boys and girls.
but a recipient on behalf and humbly honored because of everybody who believes in the mission and the vision of Treasure Chest. So I thank TC Muzique. I thank Charity Warriors. I thank Jay Smiley from Flashpoint,
Whoever he is.
who does a great job at pictures. I thank the sound guys, the camera crew here. I totally love every single one of you. And of course, the volunteers, models, the performers, National Karate, the kids who did Family Fun Day. That award is on behalf of you, and I thank you because together we did this, and together we are going to be honored. So that's going to happen on Monday.
We're all proud
Yeah.
to be a part of the effort.
And on Friday, I'm actually going for Health East Hospitals, and I'm in a runway show. I haven't been in a runway show in
my.
over, I don't know, a couple years. So I'll be in a runway show with Kim Inslee and a couple other people for the Festival of Trees, wearing some awesome clothing from Cachet.
All right. Have you got the walk?
I have the walk. It's like riding a bike. You just don't forget how to do it.
Well,
So-
we're so glad.
Anyways,
Look
enough of
forward
us
to
talking.
that.
It's all about the music. Again, because of TC Muzique, thank you for your support. Thank you, Flashpoint Industry Photography. And thank you, Charity Warriors, for a great night last night. Awesome job, everybody.
Thanks,
and Faniel, I
Art
love you too.
Roy. And if you will also
And Nate.
join us in extending our thanks and our appreciation to tonight's artist, ladies and gentlemen, Brady Perl.
Everyone round here's calling my name, but no one really knows who I am or where I'm bound to go. The leaves don't fall very far from the trees, but in the wind they blow. And where I am, hey, don't nobody know. They done set the dogs on me, but I'm not there, I'm already gone. Take time to realize what you gotta do. 'Cause if you had a chance and $1,000,000 to 1, which one are you gonna choose? Freedom don't ring in my pocket change, 'cause I'm not there, I'm already gone. There's a pretty young woman on my arm, she's hanging by my side. She don't know me from God or Adam, and I don't really seem to mind. Awake in the morning, the bed is bare. I'm not there, I'm already gone. Thank you. My name is Brady Perl. The song was called I'm Not There, I'm Already Gone. From a small town called Long Lake, Minnesota. Hope to see you guys soon, somewhere, anywhere. I wrote that song and another song that I'll play later, and all in the span of about 48 hours. But it was really fun. They're really short, but they're really fun. The song is called Take It or Leave It. Take it or leave it, right or wrong, of all the wandering wanderers around the sun. If you were the only ones by my side, take it or leave it, wrong or right. Watch your lover walking out the door, for there's nothing to hold on to here no more. If you were the only one by my side, take it or leave it, wrong or right. She's turning her head and talking tongue to cheek. She's always leading me on, but always missing me. She was the only one by my side. I take her and leave it, wrong or right. She's dancing on sands and watching waves roll in, with a mystic above and a devil within. She was the only one by my side. Take her and leave it, run and hide. Would she forgive me after all these years? For I was young and I had no fear. She was the only one by my side. I took her and left it to run and hide. I actually met Swizzle once. I thought he was the coolest dude in the room. I don't know if you remember that. It was a while ago. This song's called An Old Man. Say there's an old man in an old weathered hat, sits blindly on his old chair in his old wooden shack. Says he counts his footsteps as his bends rock back and forth. They say that the old man is well young at heart, that he walks a small dog in the rain to the stars, and drinks his coffee black and will only seek all that is sour. Says no one need know his business here but him. if you are young at heart, then you know there comes a time to take it all lightly and pay no mind to them who stand heavy at your doorstep and ring your chime. Says no one need know your business here but you. They say that as a young man he would travel afar and triumph to each and every one of the stars and climb down through the clouds to where the mountain rain meets the forest. Says no one need know my business here but me. That I've met a many man whose fist I couldn't reach. And I've met a many girl whose hand I couldn't keep. And I've met a many poet whose words I will not speak or preach. And no one need know my business here but me. So if you are young at heart, then you know there comes a time to take it all lightly and pay no mind to them who stand heavy at your doorstep and ring your chime.
Here we are. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, boys and girls,
I'm
they
okay.
caught us looking the other way.
So tell me, if I was to go out and say, hey, I need to go see you, I want to go check this whole thing out, obviously you could probably set up anywhere you want to. Do you normally play at coffee shops, or where would be a place that I could go visit you?
Anywhere and everywhere, and the internet is always there.
Yeah, that is true. But
That's how
something-
everybody finds everything out these days. And you're there yourself?
Absolutely.
See, he's one of these young guys. Some of us old folks are picking it up rather slowly, but you've been there since the first day, haven't you?
Pretty much. 1.5. AOL 1.5 is about as early as I get. Dial up.
It's
I
early
have
enough.
never asked this question before. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Aha. He's almost an adult. So I'm getting to the point where I understand what my father said when he came up to me one day and he went, yeah, pretty much anybody under 40 is a kid.
I like that.
It begins to look that way if you get lucky enough to stick around a while.
All right, can't help but throw out the name Dylan. Okay. What has inspired you? Obviously, some music. You sound a lot like certain people, but of course, in a unique way. Your look, the way that you put yourself together, you come in, you set up. What is it that inspires you? What songs, what lyrics?
For me, I guess, keeping it real for me and not keeping it real for you.
Whoa, that's a little selfish. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. I heard music was for everyone, whether you interpret it your way or not. So you're saying this is all about what you see or what you hope to have out there for other people?
No, I guess the best way for me to explain it is that in order for me to give you a proper message or a polite and concise message of what I can interpret, what I do as, is to do it for me so that it's can be done for you. I'm here now, I'm doing it not just for me, I'm doing it for you, but where I start from is right here,
This material comes from the way you feel and the way you see things, and you're being honest with the audience.
Well, they say you got to be number one in your life in order for everything else to trickle in there. And so that answer was perfect. At first, it came off kind of like, whoa, 25. That's right. I forgot about that age, because things can come out very differently than intended. But it does make perfect sense in a very mature way that when you're happy with yourself and it feels right and you put yourself number one, really that's when you can start to include other people into that message and they truly will understand it. A little bit deep, but it does. It makes sense now.
It's very easy to get seduced by the urge to please an audience and the urge to go over big. I was in a lot of bands, and we have to write dance material because everybody wants to jump around in front of the band. And especially, I think, when you're working solo, it's a wise man who decides, I'm going to tell people the way it is, the way I see it.
Well, and that's a lot of kind of what I do is, each song that I've written is either a story that I would live first person, or about a song about a story, or an event, or something that has happened, or something that I wish would happen, or that I hope to have happen in light. The last song, An Old Man, is like, I hope to be an old man one day. I hope I live old enough to be an old man and happy with my life, and I dream just like everybody else dreams, just to live a happy life.
But you dream out loud, and we're very lucky to have that happen.
Honestly, I don't think I've met too many guests like you, and I mean that in the kindest, most sincere way. I think what you have is beyond your years, and I only look forward to what you'll offer in the next 5 years. So set those goals high, and we'll definitely be looking out for your name. And now, are you on MySpace, Facebook? Because you said that is the number one thing is checking out the internet, especially in this economy. So where and what's a place where we can check you out on the web?
Absolutely, MySpace. There's nothing that's ever really set in stone with the internet. It's kind of ever changing. My name is Brady Perl, Perl. You can find me anywhere. And actually, Swizzle said the exact same thing about me. He was the first one to speak at a competition that I played for at Treasure Chest, and he wasn't making fun of me at all, but he was basically saying, like, how somebody, as young as you seem to be at face value, would be able to offer something. But some of us grow up fast and some of us grow up slow, and I just hope to be an old man one day, like I said, and be proud of what I've done.
Every once in a while we run into people like that. We've had a guy here named Dan Case who seems to channel 85-year-old black blues men.
They call it an old soul. And you know what, you're born with it. And I really like what I hear, and I think they do too. So I don't want to take up too much.
Just for a moment, I want to see, when you first came to listen to music, and even today, what do you listen to, and who do you think is the best? Everybody is going to start off with Bob Dylan, but
right. And that's
partly, I think, you sing like Bob Dylan wishes he could.
Right. Well, I've heard that once. I've heard that once before, and I can't pay any mind to that. That's like saying that you look like your dad. It's like, I know. I hope that he looks good to you. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
He's a founder, indeed, and I
but
actually
he
listen
also
to the jazz
is
station and K-Talk radio. If I plug that, it's oops. But
Bob Dylan, is the face that everybody associates with folk music. But Bob Dylan, for all of his greatness and everything he has given us, is just one in a line of folk singers that goes back decades.
And if I may continue on one last bit, I from a wise man that I know, a very avid music listener, he goes, you really can't get frustrated anymore about that, because you're always going to get that in that sense. And he says, basically that you're carrying on a long time Minnesotan tradition or Midwestern Northern tradition, which I find to be true. I mean, I really, when he said that made sense to me at that time. I was like, you got a point. I've only been playing the harmonicas for about a year now. So, I mean, that for me was brand new. I used to play a lot of really gypsy grass, I guess the best way to explain it, because I was locked in a room somewhere in my own room.
That's not the worst thing. It seems to have worked well in your case.
Yeah, and I just, on the very, very, very last moment, because I am the girl here in the crowd, is I think that I would love to see you do a live podcast. and tell your story because you're absolutely intriguing and a delight and very, very deep. What a talent you have, what a gift you have at such an early age. And like I said, I think you have a very long career.
Thank you.
So thank you for being on TC Music.
Keep it up, and we are indeed happy to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Brady Perl.
Thank you. I read between the lines, and every space in between. But all the love in the world ain't gonna bring you back to me. Here's to you, sweet love of mine. For all that's said and done, no matter who was right or wrong, there's the diamonds, the trinkets, fallen petals, and broken songs. Here's to you, sweet love of mine. Here's to you, sweet love of mine. They said it'd never last, but who believes a fool? For there's nothing in this world that's gonna keep me from keeping to you. Here's to you, sweet love of mine. Here's to you, sweet love of mine. Here's to you, sweet love of mine. Is there any way to get a little more in the monitors? Not immediately, I guess, but I'm just saying. The song is called My Molly. Ooh, yes. for me. She's my love, she's my Molly. Sunny day or any night, dreaming dreams of her. If I had a chance or a choice, I would take it and make her mine. I swear my love always be mine. She's my love, she's my Molly. Sings me songs of love and all eternity. She sings for me, she's my Molly. Any day or any night, dreaming dreams of her. If I had a chance or a choice, I would take her and make her mine. I swear my love always be mine. She's my love, she's my Molly. I'm the only one and she's the one for me. She's my love, she's my Molly. She's my love, she's my Molly. Short and sweet, she's my Molly. Now this may be a curse. Can I get less of those? Just less of those, I guess. They're just loud. They're loud. They're way loud. Vocals down. Now I don't know if it's bad luck to play two songs about two different girls in the same set or one right after the other, but we will give this a try. It's a story called Victoria. Victoria, my love, she doesn't know my name, I'm no one anyway. Victoria, my love, I will hold you one day. The statues in the crowd, I see your face, and all my love's in you, they vow. I hear them call your name, something in my dreams, walking arm in arm with me. And all her hands and hair full of flowers. Me, I'm walking with a wooden cane. Victoria, my love, I will always love you. Victoria, my love, I will always love you. Thank you for everyone that's tuning in. Song's for a buddy of mine that passed away. Jimmy's working on the farm, waiting for the stars to shine for him. Never knew how rich he was, always poor to them, but he can invite you in. The star's gonna shine for him. Getting drunk and shooting guns was the life for him. Was the death of him. The star's gonna shine for him. All the sun's gonna shine for him. Short summer's hot, long winter's cold for everyone. And though the seasons change, a song for Jim is always sung. The song's gonna sing for him. Jimmy's drinking in the dark, waiting for the sun to shine for him. The sun's gonna shine for him. The sun's gonna shine for him. Now the sun's is gonna shine for them. This is going to be a song about redemption. The song is called Take Me From My Ledges. Forgive me, Lord, for what I've done. lost the innocence and treasures I won. For all the reasons have vanished to none. Forgive me, Lord, for what I've done. Hear the silence in your voice, echoes resounding with no noise. For all the colors shall bleed into one. Forgive me, Lord, for what I've done. Bells ring and chime from a foreign town. The church houses singing along with the sound. Forgive me, Lord, for what I've done. I lost the innocence and treasures I won. Forgive all the sinners, forgive all the shunned. Forgive me, Lord, for what I've done. Question the answer to find all is lost. The promises that I've kept in the secret law. The end all abyss and a rising sun. Forgive me, Lord, for what I've done. Temptation calls for you who was satisfied, and ravages all beauty and leaves you denied. For all the wonders underneath the sun. Forgive me, Lord, for what I've done. I have two more for you, unless I get invited on a little later. Can I get a little more guitar to match the vocals, please? The song is called Meet Me at the Gates. This is like one of the first guitar songs, or harmonica songs I ever wrote with the guitar. And I found it very fitting to be a very motivating song for me to continue. It's called Meet Me at the Gates. I met a man who showed me the way, said meet me at the gates. And I met a woman, she showed me to pray, and she sent me on my way. I'm on my way, meet me at the gates. Casting your bread on an ocean side, the sky turning red and blue. The stars begin to shine, and within the moon a reflection of you comes true. I'm on my way, meet me at the gates. I'm on my way, meet me at the gates. walking with a wooden cane. A girl met a boy who had no name. He had a broken smile upon his face. I'm on my way, meet me at the gates. I'm on my way, meet me at the gates. Watching the waters turn into wine, like blood turning red from blue. A devil named Jesus would walk on the sea just to prove what he could do. I'm on my way, meet me at the gates. I'm on my way, meet me at the gates. Very cool. Yeah, I guess the next place you can find me is at the Multicultural Center in the Student Hub of Hamlin University on November 20th. I believe it's 7:30. Gee, about the best time to get down there. Take that. I almost applied to Hamlin. And I just kept playing the guitar. I'll play you one more original, and then I have a couple covers to take us on out. The song is called "Oh to Be a Shooting Star." I had a dream about being a star once. It's kind of trippy. Here it is. Oh, to be a shooting star. Oh, to be a shooting star. Oh, to be dying so silently screaming. Oh, to be free from the pain that you're feeling. And oh, to be brave in the fear that you're facing. Oh, to be a shooting star. Oh, to be a shooting star. Oh, to be flying as the rest are all floating. Oh, to be admired and not ever knowing. Oh, to be sailing through the sky without warning. To be searching and seeking for some untitled ocean. Or desperately sway in the sky without crying. Oh, to be a shooting star. Oh, to be a shooting star. watch the empires crumble and turn into dust. I've sat at an oceanside table that had turned into rust. I am a sunrise that longs to be seen. I've been forever raging through the shores of the east. And I am an old soul in a young man's body. And I am a no one who knows what he means. Oh, to be a shooting star. Oh, to be a shooting star. I had a dream that'll one day be seen. All the cast iron crosses are laid at your feet, and burning white buildings will warm every street. And want is a virtue that no one shall need. I am the colors of all of the rainbows, my destiny bound to lead where me follow. And I am a captive who longs to be free. Oh, to be a shooting star.